Hi everyone, it's Rose, the author of Excel with Love. And today I wanted to share food for thought based on things that I have noticed and experiences that I have had. And these have to do with three questions. One, asking someone, are you okay? Two, asking someone, what is it that you need? And three, asking someone, what can I do to help you? Now, recently I had a experience where I was looking at this review where someone was complaining about customer service, and they were saying how the person that they were dealing with was not talking to them or smiling and didn't respond when they said thank you. And I thought about that, and I know how it can be when you're on the receiving end of this. You may think, oh my gosh, how rude. But I thought of how I've had experiences where I've had bad days and I was misjudged, I should say, for people define my personality based on a moment in time. And I can give, I have quite a few examples, but I can give an example that happened a long time ago where I was on public transportation and there was these two women talking about me and saying that I was stuck up and I was, not friendly, and saying all these negative things about me. And I'm like thinking, these women know nothing about me. And everyone who knows me knows that I'm a very bubbly, happy go lucky, sweet person who likes to smile a lot. But at that moment in time, I was actually going through a lot of things where I was feeling really sad inside. And no matter how much I wanted to, I could not just get myself to smile and be, like my usual self. And, it just felt really unfair to be judged that way. So, I thought of this review that I was looking at, and I thought, what if that person who was working was having a really bad day? What if that person was, experiencing grief because they had a tragic loss in their family? Or what if, especially being customer service, they had a day of dealing with a lot of rude customers and, were just tired and, like me, couldn't just get themselves to be smiley and happy. And, and like I get it from the side, like, if we're saying thank you, like, oh, how come you're not saying anything back? You're so rude. But at the same time, there has to be a little bit of understanding that maybe somebody's going through something, which brings me to that question, are you okay? Have we ever thought of asking somebody that looks like that, they're down or they're not in a good mood, or just really quiet? Have we bothered to ask them, are you okay? Because I've also experienced that when we ask that question, sometimes that in itself means a lot to somebody. It it can really touch them to be acknowledged that, hey, I'm somebody sees me, that I'm not okay. And that can be really helpful, which brings me to the other question. Asking somebody, what is it that you need, which also leads into the question, how can I help you? Because I've also experienced people who are, going through grief. I've gone through it myself, where, they had a loss in their family, had a tragic event happen in their life. Maybe they lost a pet. Maybe they're going through heartbreak, just going through a lot of hard times and struggling. And I know it's our natural reaction. We want to help them, we want to comfort them. So sometimes we may try to say things to them, words of advice, or try to offer solutions. And while those are all good intentions, have we ever asked them, what is it that you need and what can I do to help you? Because I know I've seen it happen time and time again when somebody is experiencing grief or they're hurting inside, you know, that's really all they feel. And there really aren't any words we can say to comfort them. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't say anything, but what I noticed has really been comforting is asking those questions. What is it that you need, and how can I help you? Because I know we've experienced it when we're going through grief. Sometimes doing simple things like going to the store or making ourselves a meal can be really difficult. And when somebody asks us those questions, like, what is it that you need? How can I help you? Like, even though we may say, no, it's okay, I don't need anything, still having somebody ask that and validate our feelings, acknowledge that, I know that you're not okay and I'm here to support you, that in itself can be very comforting. And I know we all have good intentions, especially towards those we love, but maybe that's something we can think about instead of trying to find the quote unquote right words. Maybe ask them, what is it that you need and how can I help? And if we don't know what's going on with them, asking the question, are you okay? So, those are just things that I wanted to share, food for thought, because maybe we have never thought of it that way. And maybe when we're out and about, whether it's with a stranger or with somebody that we know, we can show a little bit of understanding and give them a little validation for how they're feeling. Because, like my other video that I made, it's okay to not be okay. And, we're here to help each other, like I've been saying in all of my videos. And this is one way in which we can excel with love. So, sharing my thoughts with everyone who's watching, sending love to all. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye bye.